Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm here with Pavilion, and I wanted to make a little video review to go along with my text review because it's a gorgeous game, very visual, and I don't think my words can describe it as well as a video. So I'm gonna play parts of it for you and talk about it. It's advertised as a fourth-person puzzle adventure, and the reason is because unlike third-person point-and-click adventures, you're not tapping or clicking to move him. You don't directly control him. You manipulate the environment, like I just rang the bell, and the bell is connected to this little symbol, so now he's running towards that symbol because that's what he does. He hears a bell and he runs. He's like Pavlov's dog. So now he's at that symbol, but this light, he's afraid of dark. So turn on the light and he'll go through it. And now there's this drawer, so you can open it, take it. What's weird is that later on, those drawers just open automatically for you. They open and close automatically. I don't know why. Okay, so now he stops at this fire to warm his hands, but you can ring the bell again. That symbol glows, and now he runs through. So that's the gist of it, but obviously there's a lot more, gets a lot more complicated. So I'm gonna skip around for you. So this is the memory map of the completed game. So let me take you to something. This things get a little more interesting here. So this puzzle is nice. The idea is, it's simple, but more in hindsight. So the idea is you need him to stand on that circle in the middle over there, and then run to the door. So if you do it like this, if you turn off those two lights and then ring the bell, you're creating a path for him that he has to take. So he goes this way, opens the door, and then heads through the door. So those are really nice. It's simple, but you know, not too complicated, but I liked it because it took a little at first to get it. Then you've got another object. So he continues running along. And now things get a little more complicated. You have ladders. And you have two floor panels instead of just one. So here, if you turn that light off, but ring the bell here, he has no choice but to go up there to get to the bell. So now he stands on it. So that's the basic idea. See what you can do with those bells and lights. Here you ring this bell. And now if you shut this light, has no choice but to go that way. And now he stands on that one. So these are really nice. Gets gradually more complicated. And there are sections with a boat where you have to connect, you have to figure out how to connect two boats together and then get one to another area so you can access them at separate times. It gets there's some nice nice puzzles that require some creative thinking, but then you have these like timed puzzles, which I really don't like. So if you come to this, if you get him to ring this bell, let's see. So he runs. It gets a little confusing now because you have all these bells. Okay, so he stands on there. And now it counts down before, if he doesn't get to the door in time. It's a little confusing. So that one, I already kind of memorized the order. But let's say This one, I've done it multiple times, and every time I hated it. This is where things just, for me, kind of, not completely fall apart, but I could have been happy without puzzles like this. So let's say, so first off, we need to light this door. We need to open this door. So there, they're open. Now, look what happens. So you have to get these two over here glowing at the same time. It's very, it's very, very annoying to me. I really hate this puzzle. You have 3 bells, you have to get 2 platforms and to the door in time, and they have very little time. So I'm not even going to solve this for you, but like, I'm trying to just show you. Oh god, sorry about that. Someone ringing my door. So now you get him to go around there. No, he's still not around there. It's fair. So there's that one. Now the door's open, but he still has to get through there. And it closed. So I'm not going to solve that for you. You can figure that on your own, but that's one of the things that frustrated me about this game, because there's others. This is another one that I really didn't like. So, oh no. Didn't want to go back there. So if you come here, this one, okay, so we have here cubes. They can be a little fidgety, finicky, whatever word you want to use to describe it. So sometimes here you have like very little room to move them, so can't really mess it up. But sometimes you have more space and they don't necessarily go where you want. But, so let's say he comes up, got him going there. That's fine. All worked nicely. No big deal. Got a photograph. But if we come down here, it's automatically giving me a key. I'll have to open the drawer myself. Let's get him over there. So now we have cubes, we have to kind of push him around. They're a little finicky. So you can push him. Prevent him from getting to the fire. So yeah, I'm trying to get it into that. It's a little, no, don't go down there. No, don't go back. He's going back up. Alright, so I don't know why he's going back up. Need him to go over there. So now he's going, so some little issues with it. Now he can go through that door, and look, there's this puzzle with 2 cubes. And they're on timers. So, look, if you ring the bell, it goes up there. If you want to block him. Now you have to figure out how to get him back in time to the other one. So again, I'm not going to solve it for you, but yeah, you need to get him to both. it's not as bad. Or maybe it is. So yeah, is he gonna make it in time? Maybe he'll make it. Maybe he'll make it. Alright, there we go. So I showed it to you. But now he goes up here and it's even worse. This is... Because I'm trying to go down, trying to pull it down, it goes... It's a little hard to control it, and then you have to deal with the timing, with the timers on top of it. So, like if you look here, it's ringed. If it goes up there. So you don't want him to go there, you want him to go to this one. But he's not going to that one. Oh no, so it's... yeah. So... it gets a little frustrating. But later there's... I can show you. The boat is nice. Boat levels. So here, sorry about the noise outside. So now you can control, it's a little easier to control. It still has some issues because you have to stay on the track, to stay in the right spot and line it up. So again, I think it could have been better if it was less freeform, if it gave you less freedom as to for the cubes and these things, these boats, so you could, so there's less chance of being able to get it offline, like off the path. Because right now, like, okay, you could stop slightly off, slightly before, and it won't go through. There, it's fine, but we actually have to stop over here. What's nice is you don't have to drag here. You can just hold your finger in the direction you want to go. So that was really good, because if you were dragging the whole time, it could get annoying. So you just tap the screen and hold. Later, there's an elevator. Just a gorgeous game though, the music, the whole atmosphere, it's just really, really captured nicely. Here you have a little apartment with floating stuff. You can move things. Might be a little spoilery, but just want to show off the visuals and also show how much variety there is. There is a lot of variety to it. Parts of it can be frustrating. There's also some bugs and some things that lead off to nowhere with no explanation. Like it seems like there's a path and then it just leads nowhere. It's also only the first chapter, but hopefully the second chapter will be around soon. But yeah, if you can forgive the little frustrations with the controls and the timed puzzles, it really is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous game. There's these parts underground where it's dark, and then you have these glowing cubes. And now he'll follow it because he needs the light. He really hates the dark. Really, really hates the dark. So, let's see. You have to figure out how to get him around the other side. But really, really gorgeous game. It does do some creative stuff like this. But you see, just there, I was like Why is I was trying to pull down and it ended up going to the side. There it's going up. So it can be a little fiddly with the cubes and the time parts, but otherwise it really is a nice game, and hopefully they can improve some things for the second chapter. But it looks like something you like. You just need a little patience with it, otherwise it really is a great game. Pavilion, especially on an iPad. On an iPhone it's a little tight, it's small, it doesn't do the game justice, it can be even more frustrating. If you have an iPad, definitely get it. If you have an iPhone, consider it. But yeah, Pavilion, check it out, and if you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks, bye bye.